The Babylon the Great, which you know is America today, also known as spiritual Sodom and Egypt, also known as the whore that rides the whore that rides the beast in the last days, man. All right, and a lot of things are kicking up. Obviously, if you watching any kind of news, a lot of you that are of age got children or whatever that's 20 or 18 or older. All right, there's coming a time where a draft is gonna come. All right, America's gonna need all available hands on deck. Okay. And one of the first places they're gonna start is in the prison. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna bring a lot of dudes out of prison, and they're gonna ship your ass over there across the seas to fight. And the people that and you seen them, you brothers have seen the people that's from America stuck over there in the Middle East right now, so-called Middle East. But before we do anything, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Hey, double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Many blessings and salutations unto the hopeful elect, the house of David, the Bayaf Dawadah, for whom these epistles are written for, which represents the house of David in the Hebrew. All right. So we just going into prophecy as we always are doing. All right, week in and week out, man. And this is no different. Now you got the bombing of Iran, and shit. Listen, I've been talking about this for at least 7 years, right? Saying that once America boots touchdown in Iran, this shit is over with, okay? Because they're not gonna win that war, and that's biblically speaking. All right, the Bible speaks of you messing with Iran, okay? And then who's gonna raise up? Russia and China. Guess who's in the news? Russia and China, because you affecting their money, right? It's no different than if you in the hood, right? And you know what I'm saying? And you on somebody else's set, man. You sitting on their set, trying to pitch. You know what I'm saying? They like, man, hold on, who is this nigga right here? Right? You messing up my money. I got to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what America's doing right now. First, they kidnapped the Venezuelan president, right, out of his home, okay, which is an ally of Russia and China. They was already pissed about that. Now, you know what I'm saying? Now you over, damn, don't forget, they bombed the pipeline a couple of years ago, all right, that was giving natural gas to Germany, right? So they still pissed about that from a couple of years ago. That's a couple $1 trillion that you cost them. Now you over there in Iran, you costing them oil. Okay, and we finna see America go head up with Russia and China, man. Okay, so we're gonna start at Revelation 19.
Revelation chapter 19, verse 9.
Uh-huh.
He say unto me, he say, right blessed are they which are called unto the marriage supper of the Lamb.
Right, blessed are those that are called unto the marriage supper. What does that represent? That represents those who come into this truth, man. Okay, finally taking the shackles off their mind and seeing America and the world for what it is and who actually runs it. Okay, not the bullshit that you've been told and fed your whole time growing up. Okay, and these concentration camps called elementary school and middle school, right? Go ahead.
He say unto me, right blessed are they which are called unto the marriage supper of the Lamb.
Uh-huh.
He say unto me, these are the true sayings of Yahweh.
This is the true sayings. So that ain't our sayings. We ain't coming out here just speaking out our mind. Niggas really think that we just woke up one day and say, you know what, man, I'm
gonna pick it up.
Right, I'm finna
pick the Bible up and go read.
Bro, hey, look, I'm gonna put down this weed right here, bro. I'm finna put down this, you know what I'm saying? Like, all the shit I was doing in the world, all that pimping and all that other shit I was doing. Man, I'm gonna put all this shit down and go read the Bible, man, on the corner to people who ain't listening. All right, we ain't listening. These are not our words, man. Okay, the Lord had mercy on us at one point and said, wake your ass up or I'm gonna kill your ass. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see, do it not. He say, I am thy fellow servant.
That's right. He's letting you know, like, look, man, look, I'm doing the same job you doing, right? I want the same salvation you want, right? Hey, we all working for that penny, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He said, and I fell at his feet to worship him. He said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai.
And what is the testimony of Yahweh Shai? Go ahead.
And he say, worship Yahweh for the testimony of Yahweh Shai, who the people get with Jesus Christ. He say, it's the spirit of prophecy.
It's the spirit of prophecy. So what we're doing is we're coming in the spirit of the true Messiah, right? Not the one that you've been told your whole life to believe that he loves every fucking body. That's a goddamn lie, man. All right, from the pits of hell, man. He don't love no everybody, man. He only loves the Israelites, right? And that's all and that covenant has never changed, man. Okay? So what he's doing all this stuff for the Israelites, and not even for all of Israel, man. He's doing it for the elect. Okay, this is a spirit. You going into slavery. Anyway, well, listen, I'm trying to say, you feel me? Judgment almost took place, but anyway, so the House of David is who he's doing this for, man. It's a very exclusive club, man. Not everybody can get in, man. Okay.
What he say? What he say? Matthew 13. When he say it's given to you to know the mystery of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it's not given.
That's right.
So the truth, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is only given to the elect, the select ones who Yahweh Basham Yahushua chose out of his chosen people, the Israelites. You know.
Right.
This the bag up Revelation 19. This second Ezra chapter 15, verse 1. It said, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy."
Hey, look. So the Lord told us, He tasked us with a job to do. Okay, and He said, you better endure until the end, man. If you don't, I'm gonna take you out with everybody else. We take that message very seriously, man. We always go into Ezekiel 7 and what was it, 3 and 7. Yeah.
17.
And we always go to Ezekiel 33 where it talks about if I don't warn you that of your ways, not only are you going to die, but I'm going to die with your blood on my hands.
Right.
Okay. So I didn't warn you. I didn't tell you, hey, look, nigga, smoking cigarettes is not it, bro. Okay. Popping your neighborhood or your neighbor's wife. Okay. Or popping another man's woman is not it, bro. The Lord will kill you for that. Okay?
All right, run it back. Second Ezra 15 and 1. It says, "Speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, say the Lord."
He said, I'm going to put it in your mouth. You ain't got a word. Matter of fact, hold that, go to number 12. All right. Start at 1.
Then another thing is with that, he said, my people, they're possessing.
Yeah.
You know, that don't mean everybody.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. And man, people take, like I said, man, you know, and because on these Sundays, you know, we coming up on Easter, all that other shit, right? When we coming up on Easter, people are gonna put on their Sunday best, okay? They're gonna go worship. I don't know what God they're gonna worship, but they're gonna worship something, right? And they're gonna go out and pretend like they really be godly people, man. And then they're gonna, at the same service, gonna eat a pork chop sandwich, man. Okay? The Heavenly Father ain't dealing with that shit, man.
Number 12 at
One. Start it on.
Book of Numbers, chapter 12, in verse 1. It said, Miriam and Aaron spake against Moses because the Ethiopian woman who he had married, for he had married an Ethiopian woman.
Yeah, so you know that's the nigga woman right there. Okay, the nigga woman always had a problem with you messing with a woman of another nation, man. This ain't nothing new. This goes back all the way to Moses, man. Okay, probably before then, right? Oh, you dealing with that Ethiopian woman? What's the date? All right, what's it? Or the Egyptian woman, right? Who's the new the Egyptian woman today? The so-called white woman. Hey, you see a so-called white woman with a black man? These black women go crazy out here.
Yeah,
they get upset about that shit. They don't like that, bro. Okay, and this is all biblically speaking. Go ahead.
See, 1 verse 2. And they said, have the Lord indeed spoken only by Moses?
So that's jealousy. Okay. Oh, so you the only one that the Lord talked to? Huh?
Right, so you got your little Ethiopian,
Lord speaking to you. Yeah. Who is this nigga? This nigga talking about he married to an Egyptian. What the fuck? And you know they probably pushing that Umar Johnson message back then. Oh yeah, you know, all Israelites, we gotta deal with nothing but Israel. Right? No scripture saying that, but whatever. I'm gonna just say whatever I want to say.
Right.
Go ahead.
If they said have the Lord, yes, like it say, and they said,
say this. It don't even matter. Like, look, if you're an Israelite man, now on this side, it's not gonna be smart. It's not gonna be smart to do that because we're in America and we're in captivity, right? But hey, as this place continues to fall, okay, women of other nations, hey, look, they're our property too. Okay, you can get if you like a Elamite woman or Japhetic woman or whatever you like, okay? Because the Lord created all things for Israel, man, under Yahweh Shah, man. Go ahead.
You say, have the Lord only spoken by, like they say if they said, have the Lord indeed spoken only by Moses, have he not spoken also by us?
Oh yeah, there you go, and that's speaking of the other prophets, so-called. Okay, that are out here and pushing the word, man. All right, they pushing wayward doctrines. Okay, you test their doctrine through the scriptures, and they fold up. Okay, and then the first thing they'll say was, you think you the only one the Lord dealing with, man? The Lord dealing with me too. Okay, only to find out this nigga was a demon the whole time. Man.
Right.
Okay.
Lord put that deceiving spirit on him.
That's right, man. Go ahead, bro.
All right. Verse 3, it say, now the man, Moses, was very meek above all the man, which were upon the face of the earth.
That's right. So he was a very meek man. Okay, he was not all braggadocious like most jakes are, which that's not a problem, in righteousness. Okay, you can be a little, boisterous with the truth, but putting all that on like, Lil Wayne, he knows that, right?
And, mostly boasting in a proud way and knowing that you don't have the true understanding.
Right. Not having no understanding and boasting in the fact that you don't have any understanding. Right?
Then it say, verse 4, it say, the Lord spoke suddenly unto Moses and unto Aaron and to Miriam.
He letting them know what's going on, what's the hierarchy, right?
Say, come out ye three unto the tabernacle of the congregation.
That's right. So the Lord is establishing the hierarchy that's coming forth. Hey, that lets you know that the kingdom of heaven has a hierarchy. Not every Israelite is going to be on the same level, man.
Yeah, they're going to be ordered within the kingdom.
That's right. Hey, when you go when you growing up, what they used to say, do as it is in heaven. That's right. So you want on earth to be in order just like in the heavens. So in the heavens there's order, and on the earth right now there's disorder, but there will be order. But we need all these things to happen. We need World War III to pop off first, right? Go ahead.
And he said, and the Lord came down in the pillar of the cloud. It said,
which is a chariot, by the way. That's the I think that's the first known, or maybe it's the king that's before that. But yeah, but that was the chariot sight. Okay, the Lord came down in a chariot. Go ahead.
Yeah. So-called UFO.
So-called UFO, right?
And it say, and the Lord spake, it say, suddenly unto Moses and unto Aaron and unto Miriam, come out ye three unto the tabernacle of the congregation.
And 3 represents understanding. So the Lord wanted some understanding to get got, right? Go ahead.
Yeah. And they 3 came out, and the Lord came down in the pillar of the cloud,
which is the chariot. Go ahead.
And stood in the door of the tabernacle and called Aaron and Miriam. And they both came forth.
Right, go ahead.
And he said, hear now my word.
Hear now my word, so listen up. Go ahead.
Say, if there be a prophet among you.
If there be a prophet among you, go ahead.
How the Lord will make myself known unto him in a vision.
The Lord said, I myself will make myself known unto him in a vision, man. All right? So, hey, if there a prophet be among you, even a wicked prophet, the Lord came unto him and he gave him whatever the vision that he got to have. Okay? So if a nigga come in with a wicked doctrine, just know the Lord gave it up to him. Yep, go ahead.
All right. And he said, and will speak unto him in a dream.
Go ahead.
He said, my servant Moses is not so, who is faithful in all my house.
He is not so, right? So he is faithful upon everything. You can talk all that shit. They probably were making fun of him, making fun of his wife, all kind of stuff. But it don't matter. Moses was the favorite of Yahweh. Okay, go ahead.
It say, with him will I speak mouth. It say, with him will I speak. It say, mouth to mouth.
Hey, the Lord literally said, I'm going to use his mouth. I'm going to come down and I'm going to speak through him. And I dare you to challenge him. Because I'm using his vessel.
Yeah.
Who the hell are you?
Hey, we always say, man, we just vessels. What you how much you?
Right. What does scripture say? All scripture is inspired by the Most High.
Yep.
Okay?
Inspiration, yep. Inspired by the Most High. Yep.
Come on now. So the Lord said, I'm going to come down and I'm going to speak directly through Moses. So when I give you a commandment and Moses gives you a commandment, just know I'm using his vessel. Okay, go ahead.
And you read, he say, with him will I speak mouth to mouth, even apparently, and not in dark speeches.
And not even in dark speeches. So when we come out and say, hey, look, World War III is going to pop off, America's going to lose, and all you Edomites are going into slavery. We're not telling you just some shit that we just decided to come up with.
We making it plain.
That's right. Okay? I ain't got to give you a dark speech for that. Hey, you an Edomite? If your forefather goes back to the Edomites, you're going into slavery. Okay, for 1,000 years, and then you're going to be excommunicated off the earth. Go ahead.
God. And say, and with him will I speak mouth to mouth, even apparently, and not in dark speeches.
That's why people get it twisted. They'll say that the man wrote the Bible. Man wrote the Bible. All right, well, hey, the scripture says all scriptures are inspired by the Most High. And he's saying that, look, I'm going to use Moses as the personal vessel that I'm going to get my message through.
They go back to Luke.
Yep.
You know, he's speaking through the mouth of the prophet since the beginning.
Yep.
Brother paraphrase.
Yep. You right.
It say in the similitude of the Lord should he behold. It say, wherefore then were you not afraid to speak against my servant Moses?
You ain't afraid to speak against my servant Moses after I told you all this? Oh, so you bucking.
Right.
Oh, you bucking, huh? Oh, okay. Well, watch this. Go ahead.
It say, and the anger of the Lord was kindled against them.
And you don't want the anger of the Lord. The scripture says, woe to thee that fall into the hands of the Most High, man. Okay, you don't want, I would rather take this warning from men like us, than from the Most High, because when the Most High talks to you, somebody finna get scattered, okay? For real. Yeah. Hey, the Lord is sick with it, man. Okay? The Lord will bug you out, man, and have you believing that you're a rabbit, man. Nigga be hopping around here eating on carrots.
Hey, I'm just saying they go back to Nebuchadnezzar.
Yeah.
During the time with Daniel.
Yeah.
When he had Nebuchadnezzar eating grass. The Lord made him do that.
Right.
He didn't want to eat grass because he won't know. The Lord put a spirit on him to make him think that he was an animal.
Right.
He was eating grass.
Hey, like you be seeing them jakes out here, them so-called black men. All right, they be walking around, shitting on themselves, pissing on themselves. All right, mind gone, don't know what's going on. Okay, that's a spirit. That's a heavy spirit the Lord put on man. Okay. Go ahead, bro.
No, I was just saying, hey, it real. You can't make it up.
Damn right.
Continue on. It say, in the anger of the Lord, Yahweh was kindled against them, and he departed.
That's right. And the Lord was kindled against them. Hey, and when his anger is on you, boy, you finna deal with some trouble, man. Even though he loved David, guess what? He put David through all types of shit. His son tried to kill him. Okay, Saul tried to kill him. You know what I'm saying? This before he even got the blessing. Yeah. You know?
Verse 10. It say, and then when Yahweh did Mary in leprosy,
Yep,
and she was outside the camp, it say, and the cloud departed from off the tabernacle, meaning the chariot, so-called UFO, and behold, Mary became leprous, white as snow.
White as snow. So you got to understand context where he's saying that. Back in the day of that time, back in the ancient days, all right, to have melanin, everybody on the earth at that time pretty much had melanin. That was a weird looking thing to see a so-called white person back then in those days. That was not a thing, okay? When you seen a so-called white person, you're like, what the hell is that?
Yep. Ghost?
Yeah, so why is he walking around? You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I mean? That motherfucker look weird and shit. You can see the veins through his hand. That was not copacetic back then, man.
It say, and Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous. And Aaron said unto Moses, alas, my Lord, I beseech thee, lay not the sin upon us.
Don't lay that sin on us. We don't want that. That look weird, man. Go ahead.
It say, where we have done foolishly, and wherein we have sinned.
And that's why, and that's a sin, because the Lord gave you a commandment to listen to Moses, because he said, I'm going to speak through him. And if you disrespect him, you disrespecting me.
Hey, go back to Luke. I think, it says, in Luke, when Yahweh said, he that hear you, hear me. He that despise me. He that hear you, hear me. He that despise you, despise me. He that despise him, despise one that sent him.
That's right.
Meaning, despise Yahweh.
That's right.
If you despise Yahweh Shai. Right. You despise what we saying, you despise Yahweh in Yahweh Shai. But these are the words of Yahweh by Yahweh Shai, like the brother said.
This ain't nothing we take lightly, man. This is something that's very, very heavy. This is a heavy position for us to be in, man. All right, this is a heavy responsibility, man. And you know what they say in Spider, man? With great responsibility, with great power comes great responsibility.
Yep.
So I got to come out here. This brother brothers around the world got to come out here. We got to preach this word, whether you hear it or better. If you don't listen, hey, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna go to sleep when I go home. You know, I'm gonna go back to work. Okay. I'm go ahead with that article. And,
You got to take it.
all right, so this is an article from NBC News, man, and it's just dealing with the because all this. How did I say this? You so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans need to understand that you're in a mass distraction era right now. The so-called white man understands his fall is coming, right? That's why he's trying to cover as much as he can. All right, and so what he'll do is he'll give you a distraction like T.I. versus 50 Cent, all right, or Kendrick Lamar versus Drake, all right, because the so-called white man is crafty. Okay, he knows how to use and manipulate things, all right, to take your mind off of certain things that's going on. Okay, because if you ain't paying attention, guess what? You're gonna get got. You're gonna get caught with your pants down, lacking, right? As Jake said, right? All right. It says Trump warns of complete destruction while Iranian president signals de-escalation. And don't listen to what they're talking about with that de-escalation bullshit, because this is American media, right? The Lord, matter of fact, Exodus 15:3, right? The Lord is a man of war, man, okay? He wants this war to go down more than anybody, more than us, okay? It says, a military aircraft carrying remains of U.S. service members killed in Middle East has arrived at Dover Air Force Base in Delaware, where President Donald Trump and other administration officials are attending a dignified transfer ceremony. It says, Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian, which, by the way, he killed Donald Trump. He killed the Iranian leader, yeah, in a strike. So now they over there shutting down the whole oil. Because, by the way, if you didn't know, Iran supplies almost 20% of the world, okay, with their oil, man. That's a lot of percentage, okay. That's why you go to the pump and you seeing your shit like last week it was $2.98. This week it's almost $3.80. Next week it's gonna be $4, and it's gonna keep going up and up. Yeah, no better. It says the country will no longer attack neighboring countries or launch missiles unless an attack on Iran or originates from those countries. He also rejected Trump's call for Iran's unconditional surrender. So imagine somebody come to your neighborhood and they start punching your kids and shit. Right. Okay, I'm talking about go to your house and punch your kid right on your front door, and you like, hey, what the fuck going on, white? And this grown man. Right. And you like, yo, and then when you slap the nigga, now he gonna say, no, we gonna keep punching your kids until you surrender. What? Right. Hey, somebody finna get that scrap, man. Okay. All right, it says, today Iran will be hit very hard, says Trump. Yeah, it's the 15.
As a matter of fact, I want to cut in on the brother article, but like you say, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua want this thing to go down more than anybody.
That's right, man.
The God of the Bible is not the God what they'll preach about in the Christianity church, man.
Right.
You know, this ain't no pleasant, lovely God. He is to the Israelites until he select
That's right.
of Israel. But on the most part, hey, like you had an Edomite say, hey man, the Bible's a bloody book.
It is. A lot of stuff went down in the Bible, man.
Which the church don't teach on.
No, they don't.
Right, and this is the bad go what the brother was saying. This is Exodus chapter 15 verse 3.
Uh-huh.
It says the Lord is a man of war.
The Lord is a man of war, man. He ain't some fucking peasant, peasant. All right, going
Salt singing, flower bringing.
This nigga, look, yeah, salt singing, hey, flower bringing, right? He coming out the cloud, right? And he coming down to hug everybody and give rainbows and shit. Okay, and suckers and shit like that, man. Hey, the Lord ain't dealing with no shit like that, man. The Lord is a rough and tumble man.
Hey, they go back to Matthew when they were speaking to Yahushua. And what they said, if I'm mistaken, they said, I know thee, Lord, thee of a hard man. They were telling Yahushua, man, they knew him for being a hard man.
Right.
Even though he was hung on the scene.
Right.
But because the Lord, when Yahushua did go around and teach, he went showing no pity and sympathy, man, or preaching the comfort others, or who the gospel wasn't from, man. The Lord was preaching it. The Lord Yahushua was preaching the gospel like it's supposed to be preached.
That's right.
You know, without having respect for a person to judge you.
Right.
You know.
This is 38:1. It says, then the Lord Yahweh answered Job out of the whirlwind and said, who is that?
Out of the whirlwind, out of the chariot.
That's right.
So when the Lord, and also that's another thing, every time Yahweh Shah communicated with the people, man, when you hear whirlwind, he came in the whirlwind of the cloud.
Yep.
That's a chariot. They
That's
just show you the Lord, but directly communicate with the people back then.
Yep.
We don't have that connection with Yahweh Shah today.
But you will, though.
But we getting it back. The elect.
That's right. Verse 2, it says, who is this that darkeneth counsel by words without knowledge? It says, gird up now thy loins like a man, for I demand of thee.
He said, gird up that loins like a man. He ain't say like no simp.
Like no pussy.
But like no, you feel me?
Right.
Like the brother said, no pussy, no soft man. He said, gird up your loins like a man, Toughen up.
A lot of men that's in the truth right now done did biz in prison, man. Done did all kind of wild shit in the world, man. All type of wild shit. They should have been judged for, probably was.
Right.
But they still alive. The Lord allowed breath to continue to breathe in their nostrils, man. So that they can come out and preach that word, because he's going to use them as a testimony. Okay? All right, you're not going to listen. How do you reach the people? What does it say? Paul was all things to all men. Paul was a rough man, bro. Don't let these Christians bully you into thinking that Paul was some soft-ass nigga that just took whatever.
All the man go to the Lord.
See, Paul was out here killing Israelites. Right? Go ahead. It says, this is Job 38:3. It says, gird up now thy loins like a man, for I will demand of thee. And thou answer me, and answer thou me. Where was thou when I laid the foundations of the earth? Declare if thou hast understanding. Damn. Whew.
He said, where were you when you declared made the foundation on the earth?
He basically said, shut the fuck up.
Right. So with that, he was basically in the spiritual realm. You know, when Yahweh Shah was doing it.
Right. He said, where you was when I was doing all this?
Right.
Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm
Right. Yeah, and that's the point. You run that back, Exodus 15, and you can finish the article. Exodus 15, in verse 3, the Lord is the man of war. The Lord is his name, man. The Lord's name is one who they call God, his name Yahweh. One who they call Jesus, man, his name Yahweh Shah, man. So Yahweh, by Shem Yahweh Shah, is a man of war. Right?
This back in the article, it says, this is going to that school strike that happened last week. All right, because it was an Iranian all-girls school that got struck in Iran, or children, I'm sorry, not kids, girls, but all children's school or elementary school, right? It said it looks increasingly like the U.S. munition was responsible for a strike on a school in Iran. A U.S. official and another person familiar with the preliminary findings of the U.S. investigation said more than 160 people, including children, died in the strike. So America and Israel are over there, the 1948ers, all right, they over there causing mayhem, okay? And you think this ain't gonna come to the shores of America? What's coming to America is gonna be worse than anything they doing in Iran right now, okay?
I got you, son. I'm gonna go to Jeremiah 49. Like you said, it's all starting with the smile hats.
Right, man.
All right, gonna continue to in the war, like you had Trump said that hey, this thing can go on for weeks, you know. So hey, and that's Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shah control, because like the scripture say, it say the king hearts, meaning the minds is in the hand of the Lord.
Right.
So Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shah is in control of the minds of these leaders, man,
Right.
these kings.
Right, man.
Keep this thing going how it's going. Now this man, all look good. But I start getting to the point, and I Lord, what sometimes we'll jump mad.
You going 13 to 20, brother.
Alright.
13 to 20. No problem, we got time.
Alright, you know, I like, we'll get back to it. But this Jeremiah, I'm gonna go ahead and get straight to the point. In 50, in 45, it say, therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord that he have taken against Babylon, is Edom. It say his purpose, that he have purpose against the land of the Chaldeans.
What, now listen, what if you're paying attention, the Lord addressed Babylon. But then after that, when you get to the next line, he says Edom. The purpose is in Edom, right? Well, he's linking Edom to Babylon. So whoever's ruling Babylon today is the Edomites.
Yep.
And we know that Babylon is America. So the Edomites, who's running America? Okay?
Yep.
It's obviously the so-called white man, right?
Then another thing I want to add on to
Yep.
Then another thing is that when the Lord talking about this Babylon here, he let it, he being specific on which Babylon he's talking about. Because we already know the ancient Babylon, it didn't go out by the ways of fire, man. It got conquered by the Persian, you know, by another nation, you know what I'm saying? So this how we know that this Babylon what the Lord talking about in the Bible is America, man. All right? Because these prophecies and things haven't took place in the ancient Babylon. There was these are prophecies for a future Babylon, which is America.
Right.
All right? Continue on. But you had something.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
This is Joel 3:9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men.
Hey, didn't what it said? Hey, declare this among the Gentiles, right? And that's what we're doing, right? Among the heathen Gentiles, because you also do have Israelite foreigners that are Gentiles. You have two different types of Gentiles. You have the regular heathen nation. You also have the Israelite foreigners who don't know they Israelites.
They call themselves Americans.
Right. I was just saying we take on the other customs of the heathen nations.
Yep.
All right.
No different than when we was in other captivity. So-called black Latinos and Native Americans call themselves Romans.
Right.
They call themselves Greeks.
Right.
Okay? This Joel 3:9, it says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles.
And that's what we're doing right now through the Spirit Power album by Shem Yahushua.
It says, prepare war. Wake up the mighty men.
And what the Lord said, prepare war. Right? So like we had what I just said a few minutes ago. The King Hearts is in the hand of the Lord. So the Lord is preparing these nations to get together, man, and put the war together. Right. But he using the mouths of the prophets to also to prophesize and to teach. Right. The things that happen before it happened. Right. Well, the things that gonna happen before it happened.
It says, let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up.
And you see that now. All the men of war are drawing near. Like you said, we got the Israelis and the Iranians. They going in it.
Yep.
You know. And you also have North Korea and China. They going in it.
Right.
So you have all these heathen nations. The Lord prepping up to get ready for an all-out war.
Yep.
It's starting out small, man, but as the day go by, man, with the Lord put the Spirit on man to prophesy, hey, the prophecies are being fulfilled.
Right, man.
Right in front of you.
And what's the number one thing that make two men go to war? Money.
Yep.
Money or women. Money or women are two of the main things that make men go to war with each other.
Resources.
Yep.
Yep.
It says, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears.
And that's what these nations doing, man. These nations that once upon a time had the artillery like that. Now they have the missiles, right? They instead of what I say, investing in plowshare tools, garden tools, so they can be planting fruits and vegetables.
Right.
They spend them things on missiles.
Right.
Then you had a nation like Iran and Pakistan.
That's the whole reason. That's the whole reason why they over there in the first place. That's why the 1948 is over there right now. They trying to stop them from building missiles. Because they know once they get that ultimate missile, they're going to drop it on their head.
They're going to drop it, man. Now, I'm saying you had a nation like Iran, Pakistan, and those nations in Korea, then once upon a time have the missiles to the point how they got them now. But now they got them. You know, America gonna sold them the missiles. And they still buy missiles from other heathen nations who also have large amounts of missiles and things like that. But now America's selling them. Now the Lord just setting him up in the snare, man.
Right, man.
Setting the trap for us.
That's right. It says, and your pruning hooks into spears, let the weak say I am strong.
And that's turning all the pyramid hooks, spears, and things like that. That's going to the missiles, man.
Yep.
Right? So these are the dark saying what Yahweh Shem Yahushua speaking according to the Bible, but hey, to the prophets, man, we speaking it out and making it plain upon table.
Right.
Right? That the Lord is actually telling you it's gonna be a World War III. That's how America's gonna go out.
Right.
But it's more prophecies and things got to be fulfilled, man. The Lord got a story to tell.
Right. This is Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old both prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
And that's what we're doing right now. The same thing the ancient prophet did. And the scripture also say, the spirit of a prophet is subject to a prophet.
Right.
So meaning the man who out here on the highways and hedges, they would teach you teaching now. Hey, you were doing this in your past life.
Right.
You know, it just the Lord, like the judgment say, they don't remember the former thing. Judgment comes, you die, you live again.
Right.
So the Lord just restoring everything back to our remembrance. That's why the man is able to receive the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding with no problem, man, to go out and teach it. And speaking on the same thing that was going on back then.
Well,
go ahead.
go ahead.
Now I was saying about the war, the evil, and the pestilence.
Yep. I was gonna say, like, and that goes into the book of life. Because when you go into the kingdom of heaven, right, you're gonna be written in the book of life. Each prophet that came, they're gonna have their name written in that book. So they're gonna, everything we went through, not everything, but you know, a lot of things that we went through, okay, all the trials and tribulations that we dealing with baby mama shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how it's gonna be written, but I know in the world to come, man, all right, it's gonna be written, the shit that we had to overcome, man. Okay? And the stuff that we had to overcome to get, and we're gonna be pregnant under Yahushua, man. Hey, the Lord said, I'm gonna make your name famous in lands. Yeah. You know, y'all know how that goes.
Gonna be well known.
We're gonna be well known. Okay.
Like how the celebrities well known today.
Yep.
Hey, the mans of the Lord in the kingdom, we gonna be the new superstar.
Ain't gonna be no LeBron James, man. Ain't nobody gotta dunk no basketball in the kingdom of heaven, man. Okay, we just gonna be famous just because, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Giving that fame,
right?
Giving that glory and that fame back. You
right.
know how we supposed to have it.
Right. Well-known man, you go into, you know, when a well-known man's come around other women, other races of women, they get, oh my God, take a picture, you know. Okay, but you know, we ain't gonna be like that with the Edomites, man. You better stay 60 feet away.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Well, you ain't gonna need no security guard either, because you is a security guard.
Right.
Okay. This Jeremiah 28:8. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries.
And that's what we're doing right now. We prophesize against many countries, man. All right.
It says, and against great kingdoms, and of war, and of evil, and of pestilence.
And that's what we teaching. Right now, we in a time of war, right? And evil and pestilence that going on throughout the earth. So the prophets, the real true prophets, man, when they was on the scene, they never came on the scene and speaking motivational speeches all the time like your church giving. They always spoke about war, even pestilence. You go back to Micaiah, the prophet in 2 Kings, chapter 2, you read the king, I think, Jehoshaphat. Yeah. They asked him, did you have any man that you come? He like, I don't want to talk to him, because every time he talk about me, concern me, he speak about evil. Like he didn't want, they would ask him, do they have a prophet? Like, hey, but we got you one. But they didn't want it. He didn't want him.
That was their way of saying he was a hater back then.
Oh, right.
This nigga always hating on me, man.
Right, he hating,
I don't
man.
want to talk to that nigga, bro.
He always speaking evil and things, man, and he ain't never saying that good.
He always speaking evil, right. But all we doing is informing of the people, because it's our job to do that, right? We got to tell you, because if we don't tell you, if the blood comes upon you, you die. I gotta pay for your bloodshed, man, because I didn't warn you. Okay, this way the Lord set up YouTube. This is what a YouTube is for.
Hey, then also that meaning, so when the Lord judged, you can't say you ain't hear it.
Right.
You heard it, but you ignored it.
Right. Right.
You didn't want to jump on you didn't want to get on the train.
I got a scripture, brother.
You got
This the famous Psalms 19. This dealing with the internet, man.
Yeah,
This is Psalms 19:1. Hey, a lot of people don't know that the internet was written in the Bible, man.
Right. a lot of things in the modern day times written in the Bible.
Right.
But it ain't gonna directly just
say it, yeah.
Right, say it. But hey, what the scripture say, the Lord revealed Amos 3. Yep. The Lord revealed his secret to the servant and the prophet.
Right.
So the secret thing with the people don't understand the dark sayings, it's plain to us, man. We clearly understand, okay, this talking about this. Right. This talking about that.
Right. What the Lord say? He said, those things I tell you in secret, go out preaching onto the rooftop. And yet let it out. Okay? It says, Psalms 19:1, it says, to the chief musician, a psalm of David, it says, the heavens declare the glory of the Most High. It says, and the firmament shows his handiwork.
Hey, and it said the what?
It says, and the firmament shows his handiwork.
And it said the firmament. And the nigga be like, well, how the sky goes? Like, what you talking about, the clouds and the stars?
Talking about the World Wide Web, man.
Right. But you know, the Aaron J be like, man, what y'all talking about? It's showing handiwork. Y'all see the cloud, bro. You know what I'm
Where's
saying?
it coming from?
You know, man, it's talking about the Lord with the They have these the internet, these satellites, sit up in the heavens, like closer up there by the firmament, to where it can't pass no more, which you can't see from right here. But guess what? It hold all information, man. Internet, that's just like your Google. Like you go to Google, you can see the whole they got the satellite from the top, shine down on the Google map, let you know where you at. Hey, that's the handiwork of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua through the internet.
I was gonna say that go watch that movie Enemy of the State, man. Back in 1998, man. They had this type of technology back then, and Will Smith starred in that movie, by the way, right? And so they had technology they could picture in, and they could see an ant on your boot, man. They got that's the kind of technology your enemy got against you. The only way you gonna defeat your enemy is with the Bible, man. You ain't gonna defeat him no other way.
Because what it say, our weapons of warfare is spiritual, not carnal, man.
Not carnal, that's right. It says, day unto day utter speech, and night unto night show of knowledge.
Hey, and then what you see, you got brothers on YouTube, man, online, wherever they got a platform at.
Every day.
Day and night, man. From sundown to sun up. You got brothers dropping constantly, dropping videos, man, through the spirit power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
It's impossible to watch every video. It's impossible.
Impossible, bro.
You know, in between you doing the lessons yourself, then you go watch man, it's impossible just to watch a brother in your camp videos.
It's so many brothers dropping videos. You see one, another one, bing, bing. That's all you hear through the day. Bing, bing on your cell phone. Notification coming through.
Right.
Hey, it's going out throughout the line. So that's another thing. If you ain't getting it on the streets, hey, man, the Lord, that truth gonna get you somewhere online or, whatever, man.
In person.
Any platform. Nigga, you got folks got TikTok, probably put a little couple second video on there, supposed to, telling the truth, pushing his word.
Got down Instagram, you got Jake on there.
Right.
You got Facebook Israelites.
Right.
Hey, we everywhere, man. Okay? It says, there is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard.
Hey, because you got brothers speak other languages. I'm subscribed to a brother, I ain't gonna try to butcher it, but the brother every time he put a video up, it be written in a whole different language.
Yeah, Spanish language.
Spanish, it might be Spanish, wherever he at across the other side of the world.
It'd be La Biblio.
Right.
You be like, you can't understand what he said when you hear Yahweh, you like, hey, God, y'all.
Right, right.
And if I can say this, that's the true breakdown of speaking in tongues. Not that bullshit they be telling y'all in church, man. That all that bullshit. That's bullshit.
That ain't saying that, man.
Right. Talking about speaking in tongues, man.
And the Lord say, hey, when you speaking in tongues, but person don't understand it, you supposed to be quiet and say it to the Lord.
Right.
If you ain't able to, if you ain't got nobody to interpret it, and giving the understanding of what you saying, you supposed to be keep quiet, like the ritualists say. And you talk to the Lord in tongues.
Right.
Instead of you saying, shit, don't nobody understand. You ain't got no translator. You translate that nigga like, what the fuck you just said? They catch spells on that.
I used to be afraid in church, like when people start doing that shit, I'd be like, what is they doing over there?
Right, like, what they saying?
I be scared to laugh, man.
Jibber jabber.
Right. What the fuck is it? They said and then we came into the truth and understand what speaking in tongues mean. That's why we curse you out.
Yep.
That's why we like, you bugged out of your fucking mind. That's not what that means. Speaking in tongues means speaking in different languages, man.
Yep.
All right? And the internet can cause that. Because you can turn on a function on your internet, on your browser and say, hey, if you see it in Spanish, you can hit the notification and say turn it to English. Okay? They'll give you the CC titles, I forget what they call it. Subtitles. You know? Like, it says, Psalms 19:3, it says, there is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard.
So you're going to hear it in every language, man. Because the Lord got prophet. Like I said, we scatter across the earth, to the four corners of the earth. So there ain't going to be no language. You're not going to hear the truth, man. That's why the Lord say, there ain't going to be no excuse to a person say they ain't heard it.
Right.
Even if you don't stop and talk and you just ride by, you see us, you heard it.
Yep.
So it ain't no excuse for it.
You'll be condemned. Yeah, you condemned in the spirit. Right? You condemned in the spirit because you entered into the house of the Lord. All right. Whether you knowingly or unknowingly, right? Now you charged with you better change your ways or the Heavenly Father gonna lay you flat.
And what the Lord say, that Yahweh say, there ain't gonna be no cloak for your sin, man. There ain't gonna be no excuse.
It says, Psalms 19 and 4, their line is going out throughout the earth, and their words to the end of the world.
And they lines going out, man, through the internet. That's that line they're talking about. Like we were saying.
How you gonna be all the way? Let's just say you got a brother in Australia, right? So how is he gonna be on the highways and edges on the corner speaking, and we hear him over here in America? How would that work?
Right.
Well, the way would that work? But through the internet. Okay. It says their line is going out. Their line is going out throughout all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them hath he set a tabernacle for the sun, which is as a bridegroom coming out of his chamber, and rejoiceth as a strong man to run a race. You know what we doing? That's what we doing. We running that race, man. Okay, we let the people know, hey, look, World War III is at hand. Okay, you be at work, you say little jabs, they don't understand it, right?
Right.
You know, you be like, hey, man, shit getting hard out here, shit getting real. Okay, the gas prices going up. Okay, and you know when the gas goes up, the food goes up. Because, hey, how do you get your food supply? Through trucks, through trains. How do they run? They run off of oil and gas and fuel. So if you got less of gas and fuel, guess what? You got less food. And that creates scarcity, right? And what scarcity does? It creates inflation, okay? So what you got today with your bread may be $5, tomorrow might be $15, okay? It says, his going forth is from the end of the heaven, and his circuit into the ends of it. It says, and there is nothing hid from the heat thereof.
Hey, the word is out there, man. The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is out here. It's whole for everybody, right? It's right here.
Yep.
You know, you can't get around it. Like you say, you got the. I know what you say.
No.
I'm saying like we said, you got the internet. Hey, like the scripture say, man. The kingdom of the gospel should be preached all over the world.
Right.
Then the end should come.
Right.
And we doing that through the way, like the brother said, through the ways of the internet.
That's
Right? Through the spirit power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and being out here on these corners, man.
right. It says, the law of the Lord Yahweh is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord Yahweh is sure, making wise the simple.
See, that's the thing, man. Making the wise simple, right? Making them look foolish. But the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua running far back.
It says, the law of the Lord Yahweh is perfect, converting the soul.
And that's what I want to get converting the soul. So when you hear the truth, man, the truth is to get you to convert, to get you to so-called, what you want to say, roll over, man.
Well, how did we come into the truth?
Right.
Through the internet.
Through the internet, right. And that's the kind. That's a perfect example, man, because when I came into it, man, when I moved from Macon and came up here, I ain't know nothing about no truth. I just happened to get on YouTube one day, see one video.
Right.
And it was on 6 then. You know, the Lord, and I was like, damn, making sense. Like, damn, like this in the Bible?
Right.
Hey, we're gonna have the Bible just been sitting on it.
Right.
Just been sitting there.
They're propped up in
Man,
the corner.
I picked it. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this for real.
All type
And
of
they add up a history.
all type of graphic stories in there, man.
Come on,
All right?
man.
RAPE goes on in the Bible, right? We got a law against that, right? You know, they call us rapists and all that kind of shit. You know, I don't know. It might be a devil. I don't know. Whoever
Right.
you are, you going into slavery.
Right. I wouldn't even see it, but I just,
Yeah, it's probably an Edomite woman. That's what it sounds like.
Probably, yeah.
It says the law of the Lord Yahweh is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of Yahweh is sure, making wise the simple. And we were simple at one time, right? We was in this world just like everybody
as hell,
else,
man.
right? Thinking, smoking blood, you know what I'm saying? Doing what the fuck we want to do, fucking another man's woman,
Yeah.
bragging about it, rapping about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Talking shit, pimping business, all kind of. We were doing all type of weird shit, man. The Heavenly Father had mercy on us, man. We don't take that lightly, because when this thing go down, bro, and everybody see who actually runs this world, and how this world actually finna go down, people gonna want to be repenting in that day. We repented before that day. Okay? Can you grab Ecclesiastes 12, starting 1. Right? So the Lord tasked us with a situation where we got to go out in front of everybody and make a goddamn fool out of ourselves, man. Okay? We got to come ahead. People throw shit at us. I've been sprayed with mace before. Okay, hey, we had to do all type of shit, man. People spit at us, right? And we still got to endure. people make threats. Hey, y'all niggas better not be out here next week.
Right.
I'm gonna be back out here at the same spot.
Right, same spot. Like, nigga, who you running off? Nigga? Don't get it twisted. We doing what we doing. We still mans at the end of the day.
That's the problem they don't understand. They can't solve that problem. Cause hey, the Lord done had niggas get jacked up on camera. It's happened.
Hey, it was the video. You know, not trying to get too much off. It was a video when the Edomite pulled a gun out on the brother.
Yeah.
And he was telling the brother, say it again.
Yeah.
Point the gun, bro. He was trying to point the gun. He was pointing the gun at the brother's head.
Yeah.
And the brother started moving their hand out the way. He took the pistol whipped him with his own pistol on camera.
On camera.
The Edomite was trying to apologize.
That's a G code, bro. You never pull your shit and not use it, bro. What the fuck? You know what I'm
He
saying?
pulled it out.
Hey, but the Lord, it was the Lord that was in control.
Yeah, how about you? Shout out man. Yeah, that's what it is. 12-1. Okay, this is Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes.
No, please ask me.
Ecclesiastes. Yeah, that's right. I'm talking about Sirach. Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, and verse 1. He said, remember now the Creator in the days of the youth.
Hey, read again.
It say, remember now the Creator in the days of the youth.
Hey, remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, right? So don't get like them people that's in church, man. They get into their 50s and 60s and 70s and can't move no more. Their eyes ain't working no more. Okay, they done already checked out in life. Now they want to deal with the Lord. Lord say, remember him before you get old. Remember before things go down. Go ahead.
It say while the evil days come not.
That's right. While the evil days come not, man. All right. So don't get all brand new when the Lord start jacking this place up out here, man. The Lord say, come out here when I told you the first time. All right. Now you see shit. Now you want to come out. Oh man, what y'all was saying that? Oh, where them brothers at? You know.
About searching and looking.
Yeah. You like, oh man, what y'all was talking about? What's his name? Yahweh was Shay.
Yeah, they ain't gonna need nothing now.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna be,
We ain't gonna be accessible.
Right.
Okay.
No answers.
Hey.
We be giving it to you.
Right. You forsook it. You said, nah, man, that ain't for me. Okay. And that's fine. That ain't gonna hurt my feelings. I'm gonna be like, oh well, that's one less nigga that's gonna make it.
Right. Say dust off the feet, man. Brush off the shoulder. Keep pushing.
Hey, brothers understand this word is made before we were created, man. This word is from the beginning of the earth, man. So how am I gonna get upset at somebody who don't believe? I'm not gonna get upset at you. I won't even pity you. I'm gonna be like, well, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? He don't get it.
He don't get it. He will when that World War III, that WW3 jump off the nuclear missile start hitting in America.
Right. When Esau start going around and he be like put out a public message and be like, yeah, if you don't come down to your local MEPS, you know, if you don't know what a MEPS is, that's a military sign-in station, right? If you don't come down to your local MEPS, all right, to sign up for this war, we gonna throw your ass in jail. It's gonna get to that point. Okay, it did in the 70s with Muhammad Ali, right? Remember Muhammad Ali didn't want to go to he didn't want to be drafted. Okay, what they did, they took his championship and they threw his ass in jail. Okay, what you think gonna happen now?
It say, while the evil days come not, it say, no, the years draw nigh. It say, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
Read again.
It say, I'll start back from the top. It say, remember.
It's already choosing already. Go ahead.
Right. It say, remember now. It say, the Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou should say, I have no pleasure in them.
That's right. So hey, don't be a Johnny come lately, man. Get on this train while you still got a chance, okay? Because this is for a limited time. That's what Esau say on TV, right? This is for a limited time, man. You ain't got as much time as you think, man. World War III we pretty much already there, okay?
Hey, like, what that is, making no terror return to the left. Alright. But like we said, man, you want to get the truth now. Right? What it is. Okay. I knew it was in there, so I was already the book. I just was doing the chocolate book. Yeah.
This is Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, 5 and 7. It says, okay, this is, I'm sorry, 5. This is Ecclesiasticus 5 and 5. It says, concerning procreation, be not without fear to add sin unto sin. And say not, his mercy is great, he will be pacified for the multitude of my sins. For mercy and wrath come from him, and his indignation resteth upon sinners. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed.
That's the point, right? You're going to be destroyed. You don't want to turn back to Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai, and it said make no tarry, mean make no wait, don't put no delay on it, right? You want to go on and get this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding while you can.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You want to serve the Lord now, like bro said, you don't want to wait until things actually get real, then you want to, because then it'll be too late.
Yep.
Which the Lord might have mercy on, some people, certain things jump off, but other than that, man, you want to go and get it while getting is good.
Right.
You want to get it right now. You don't want to wait.
Well, what Esau said in the world, he said, if you early, you on time. If you late, if you on time, you late.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's what Esau used in the world, man. Right? So if you early, man, you really on time. Okay? But if you late or you on time, you really late. So the Lord is he's going to use the fact that you knew the truth the whole time. Because you know how Jake procrastinates. Jake will wait till the last minute, like, all right, man, I'm finna go do it now. You know what I'm saying? Too late, nigga. The fucking apocalypse done kicked off, nigga.
Just like you finna go to the store. Somebody, hey, man, I need you to go to the store. You like, all right, I'm going to wait by, you know what I'm saying? Store closed at 11:30. I'm going to wait about 11:28 trying to go. But by the time you get to the store, 11:30, the door closed. You ain't getting in there.
Yeah, right.
You know, that.
Well, they closed the store. They closed the door for 11:25, nigga.
Right. Some stores like we go to 11:30, but
Y'all still got 5 minutes.
No,
nigga.
We shutting down, bro. You can't get in. You don't want to put no delay on it, man. You want to go on and do it early. Go on and get the wisdom, not to understand it, man, before Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai destroy this place. Right. You just heard the Lord saying your security gonna be destroyed. So you're not gonna have no protection, man. Right. No hedge around you. You're not gonna have no hedge around you to be able to deliver out these situations, man. If you don't return back to Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai, it's what we tell our people all the time. Like what the scripture say, wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of our time, man. The stability means the protection, the security. This the only thing we're gonna have is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. They're gonna get us through these hard times and deliver from these nuclear missiles when they drop. Get us saved out of Babylon the Great. And with that, let me see. I'll jump back. Matter of fact, I'll jump back to did you still want me to finish that
Jeremiah?
Please, that's good, right? Okay. So I jump back to Jeremiah real quick, man. This is Jeremiah 50. And 50, man. Jeremiah chapter 50. And verse 45. Get straight back to the point. And read, it says, therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord, Yahweh, that he have taken against Babylon, and his purpose that he have purpose against the child the purpose against the land of the Chaldean. Sure the least of the flock should draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. And that's the thing, man. The least of the flock, it's the small heads. It's the J-ish. The fake,
1948.
The 1948. Right? They are the least of the flock, which they are the ones is going to draw America to go out into an all-out war.
That's why these Americans are all upset. They go, why are we giving them all this money? We're giving them trillions of dollars to go to war with our money and our weapons, right? And they don't understand because it's biblically spoken. They're not biblically discerned, man. All right, they don't understand. All right, when them so-called you-know-whats, all right, over there in the land of Israel, right? They're doing exactly what the Bible said they would do.
Yep.
Draw your ass into war, okay?
Like you say, like you say, the least of the flock. Like we say, gonna draw them out, man. And you seeing that right now. America outfought, and you had, and once America, and when things get tipsified more and more, man, you're gonna have Russia step in, because Russia is gonna be the one who actually gonna lead the rest of the heathen nation. Once everybody turn their back on America, like we say, America's own allies gonna turn their back. That's Bible prophecy. You know, like, hey man, the Lord got a hell of a story, man.
I got a precept for you.
Okay.
It's just going into the Ezekiel that you were talking about.
All right, you got it.
This is Ezekiel 38:1. It says, "And the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against God and the land against Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against it."
And Gog and Magog, Gog is the representation of Magog, I think the land. But it's all the Russian, man. Today, it's the Russians. All right? And that's what the Lord talking about, Gog and Magog. They going to be the one who lead these nations to this walk.
That's right.
You see what Putin be doing?
That's right.
Hey, he exposed them. Hey, man, he want America bad. He telling them, hey, man, the Israelites over here in America, hey, man, he going into the phone. Hey, like, your God look like this. He putting pictures up.
That's right.
He exposed, like, man, y'all God black.
Yeah.
Ain't goddamn Israelite was some Negro, basically. They not Edomites.
Right.
And he also, they got a national anthem about bombing America. And in the song, get what he said in the song. He said niggas asleep.
Yeah.
And they said nigga in the song, but they said it in their language.
You gotta bring that out, bro.
Yeah, I think, damn, did I? Nah, I ain't never posted on my channel. Now I'm thinking that I posted on my channel before. But during the national anthem singing, they saying y'all niggas sleep, man.
Yeah.
They said niggas asleep.
Yeah.
Because you don't know who you are.
Right.
That's a nation.
The other nations know though.
Right, know what I'm saying? Baby, like, everybody knows. Except you guys.
That's the funny thing about that though. They like, you know, like so-called black, Latino, Native American, they'll swear you up and down. Right now, bro. I'm gonna stay black and die, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I would, that's what I'm gonna be. That's what my forefathers would. Nigga, nah, bro. You was something before you got to America, bro.
Right. What
You
we
know
tell them what you would call before you got over here beside black and nigga. Like as a nation, like your nationality. Like what
We always talk about in 1681 the invention of white race, or that's when they started calling themselves white people. What would they call themselves before? They weren't always called white, man. That lets you know they trying to hide something.
Mm-hmm. But they not white. White mean pure. They not pure.
Oh,
white,
no, they are
white
pure.
look like the shirt and the garment I got on.
They are pure though. Pure
Yeah,
evil.
pure evil. Right.
Yeah.
The black look like this. So, you know, you're not black. We are brown, melanated people.
Right.
But like we said, man, nah, you got to. It's on the clock.
bugged
Drop
out
them out.
over
You got it.
It says, "And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws." It says, "And I will bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords."
See, hey, all on handling sword. And you see that now. What all the nation doing? Handling sword. All right, everybody got missiles now.
Yep.
You see, man, hey, you watch some of them videos on what's going on now, man. Shit, man, raining missiles over there. They just back and forth, send missiles, man.
Right.
Fighting it out with missiles.
Right. Well, we just read about it. Elementary school got blown up. You know, just for what the hell you going to elementary school for?
Hey, that's the Lord through the Spirit on the minds, man. They have no mercy, no pity.
That's right.
The kids, they not gonna have no, like Scripture say, man. Isaiah 13. They not gonna have no pity or the fruit or the womb, man.
That's right.
Nor the children.
This is Ezekiel 38:5. Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with all of them with shield and helmet. Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togarmah, and of the north quarters, which is Turkey. It says, and by the way, them 1948ers, they want to go over there and take that land. And hey, and the crazy thing is, Turkey's in the NATO.
Right, right.
So you want to, because you know in the NATO bylaws that if you touch one of them, you got to touch all of them.
Yeah.
Everybody jumping in. So by law, America supposed to help Turkey over Israel.
Right, right.
But they ain't gonna do that. That's why they gonna get bombed. It says,
That's why I say the least of the flock will draw them out.
it says, and all his bands and many people with thee, be thou prepared and prepare for thyself. It says, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them.
And Russia gonna be leading the other nation, man, for all out war.
Yep.
You know, like we said, they ready for it. That's why the Lord, if it was up, if it's up to them, they had their own mind, they would have been sending missiles on to America.
Absolutely.
So, but it's up to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, right? Him and the angels is in control of these things, man. You got certain angels, you got certain, they play a part. Man, you just seen that? Well, it's like, it was like light flare, like real.
Oh.
Nah, you ain't see it though.
No.
But it's crazy how it did. But anyway, it's like, it caught my eye when I was there. I seen that come to my eye. But, yeah, man, the nation, man, they gonna be ready when Russia rise up against America. But like I say, it's gonna take something. It's gonna take America. Well, okay, like we say, if you have small hats drawn, they're gonna draw America in. But it's gonna be something that's gonna trigger with the other heathen nation. With the Lord gonna have America do something, and they're gonna just, you know what, it's gonna strike up. Then you're gonna have Russia like, all right, all the other nations like, you know what, the hell with it, man. We just gonna all team up. The allies gonna be like, you know what, the whole doing too much. Because America is the whore. In Revelation, if you read in Revelation, it tell you that they're great whore.
Well, they are doing something.
Right.
Because you're dealing with, like I brought out earlier, you're dealing with oil.
Right.
Oil is a resource that the entire world uses, and you messing with a state or a nation that produces 20% of it for the entire world. You causing a lot of people money.
Yeah, that's why I say it's gonna be some they gonna actually they trigger it to the main point. You know, they gonna be like the hell with it.
Yeah.
And everybody like, man, you know what, this hoe doing too much.
Yeah. You cut off oil, bro. Do you understand how this economy would crater? Yeah, people are already feeling it right now. Yo, listen, in California, bro, the gas over there is $7 per gallon. In California, right now.
Yeah.
How much will it be? And I ain't gonna tell you how much it is for diesel. You know what I'm saying? But how much more if you got to pay $15 per gallon? You gonna make some decisions.
Like, hey, strong ass decision. You got some wise ass decisions,
Do I eat or do I put gas in this motherfucker?
Right.
You know? This is Habakkuk 2:1. It says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved.
That's what we're doing now, man. The Lord, hey, through the Spirit, we showing us certain things. We watching, right? Locked in on the enemy. Like I say, when you go to that word spy, it say to watch, to keep, you know, the what it say, to watch, and to say to collect information on the enemy. Right. So when the Lord put the news out that was going on throughout the earth and on social media, man, hey, that's us waiting upon our watch to see what the Lord say to us through the Spirit.
Right.
So we be able to recite these things, because the Spirit probably out by Shemi Yahushua to go teach them.
Right. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it.
That's what we doing. We making it plain upon the table, man. We out here, hey, eating at the table of Yahweh by Shemi Yahushua, making it plain. All right?
It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
And what it said, the vision is yet, and you get that word vision, like we said, going into prophecy. So the prophecy is yet, but for a point in time, but at the end it should speak. See, and it's speaking clearly now. Like, real clearly, man. But like we said, you have more prophecy, we got more prophecy got to be fulfilled and come out. Like, you got the mark of the beast, before World War III jump off, the mark of the beast got to come.
Right.
The collapse of the dollar, so they can, because that's the only way they're going to be able to make everybody bow down to that system, man, when they cut that money off.
Right.
You know, you're going to have to take the sea hill.
Well, put it like this. If you want to feed your children, if you want to feed your children, if you want to pay your bills, the so-called white man's going to make it to where if you don't take this chip, your ass is going to starve. And you know your wife ain't going to hear that shit. The Bible, is that, we about to get put out here on the street and you worry about the damn Bible.
Yep.
That's what they going to say. That's what they going to say. You worry about the Lord. The Lord don't give a fuck about you. I was just talking to a Northern Kingdom woman, so-called Latino, right? See, her aunt, all right, going through transition. Her aunt getting ready to go into the spirit world. So I hit her with some scriptures to kind of comfort her, and she was like, oh, I don't believe in that no more.
How they get when they
Boy, listen.
about to die now, they just give up hope on y'all about Shemi Yahushua.
I'm glad she showed that to me, man. Cause when all hell break loose, bitch, when you come around me, hey, we ain't got nothing over here. Go find another nigga. Okay? Remember, you said I don't believe in it. Okay? It says, behold, it's like it says, though it tarry. No, I'm gonna start at 3. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
And the vision, hey, and it's not lying right now. The words, the prophecy of Yahweh Shem Yahushua jumping out the page right in your face. The words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, they are true, man. They are not no lie. The Lord says he's so powerful that he cannot lie. You know?
It says, because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
Hey, it will surely come. It's coming. It's not gonna wait. You know, we just, you know, the Lord not gonna have us wait too long, man, for these things to jump off. Right? You know what I'm saying? It coming. It's just the Lord taking the time for these things to pop out.
And that also is a stumbling block to those who don't believe, man. Because they're going to say, well, you know what? Y'all been saying this for over this many years. Y'all been saying it with the end. Or y'all been saying this shit, bro. Y'all tripping, bro. America going to be here for it. We got the greatest military in the world. Blah, 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 man. Guess what? Noah prophesied for over 100 years. 100 years. Okay? And that's real talk. Okay? And he told everybody that rain was gonna come and flood the earth, and them niggas laughed him to scorn. They talked shit to him. They probably were making skits like them niggas, like them niggas
like,
on the internet now.
Yeah, you know that.
like what's the nigga name? Drewski, right? Yeah, you know a nigga like Drewski was back then doing the same shit he doing now.
Right.
Making skits, talking shit.
Making it out of laughing stock.
Yeah. And then his fat ass gonna get goddamn fucked up out here, man. The Lord gonna fuck him up. Okay? Hey, it is what it is. Unless he repent, we'll leave that door open for you. You know? It says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith.
Right. So he saw evil soul not upright, man. He have not a righteous spirit, not a righteous bone in his body. But with the elect, man, we going by the faith. You know, we living out the faith in the hope of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That the Lord have mercy on us and deliver us out of these situations to come.
Right.
You know, in front of these nuclear missiles. Because the only way to be delivered is to go up, man. You're gonna have to go up because the earth it gonna quench this. Hey, the fire gonna quench this land, man.
Right.
According to Bible prophecy.
I get how you feel. What you at?
Oh, I forgot to bring on Matthew 24 real quick.
Go ahead.
It's Matthew chapter 24. In verse I start from 3 is when the disciple was talking to Yahweh Shai, man. Asking Yahweh Shai a question. It say, as he sat upon the mounts of the olives, he say the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us when should these things be, and what should be the signs of the coming and of the end of the world. Alright? And the disciples were asking Yahweh Shai, hey, what gonna be the sign of the coming of the end of the world? Right? And the Lord fit to tell him. It say, and Yahweh Shai answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many should come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, or none chosen, and should deceive many. And that's on one of the main, and that's another thing, right? That we know we at the end of a rulership of Esau Edom. Because one of the things that you're gonna have prophets going out.
You can't park right there. You cannot park right there.
You're gonna have prophets going out.
Damn,
They're gonna
baby.
be deceiving the people, man. They not gonna have the true gospel of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Right? You know?
Hey, these people are wicked out here, man. They do what the fuck they want to do. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 6, it say, and you should hear wars and rumors of wars. And that's what we're doing, right? It said you should hear wars. We're gonna hear of World War I. We're gonna hear of World War II. Any other little war you can name, man, we're gonna hear of it. Now the rumor, what we're hearing now, is WW3. That's growing up right now. He said you should hear wars and rumors of wars. Run that back, Matthew 24:6. And you should hear wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet. So these things what we're speaking on, according to Bible prophecy, and what you're saying now, hey, these are the things that to come at the end of the world, the end of a rulership, Esau Edom, kingdom. And we see that. But it said the end is not yet, because you got to have, it's a whole lot of more prophecy got to play out. And what it say? It say, for nation shall rise against nation, which we seeing that, right? And kingdom against kingdom. We seeing that, kingdom against kingdom, these world leaders. Like you said, you got Iran and the Israelis going at it. You know, Russia, they going at it. You got China, North Korea. You know, you have all these other nations, man, heathen nations, world leaders rising up against each other. That's the time we in now. Let's let you know we here at it. We here at the end of it. It said, for nation should rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and there should be famine and pestilence and earthquake in diverse places. All right? It say all these are the beginnings of sorrows. So when these things starting to happen, man, these are the beginnings of sorrows. Hey, you about to put your seatbelt on and shit. Hey, and hold fast, man. But this thing gonna turn up to a whole nother level.
Hey, get Isaiah 95, hold that, and go to Ezekiel 35. I got you first. This is Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
Second war is past, so World War II gonna jump out of here. You know?
World War III is on the way. Okay?
Isaiah chapter 9 verse 12. 95.
So the Lord is dealing with World War III right now, right? So everything that you're seeing in the news right now, hey, by the way, if you got children of age, man, you need to be looking at this shit, man. Because your kids are gonna be fighting that war. Possibly. Okay? A lot of people that's locked up, that right now they got life and shit like that, bro, they're gonna be presented with a challenge. Hey, do you want to get out? You want early release? Well, hey, Judge, I thought I had life. Nah, man, see, we got this new technology, okay? We want to test it out on the prisoners, on the inmates, right? And if you do this trial, we'll cut years off your sentence. What you think? Niggas ain't gonna consider that shit?
Right.
These niggas got all type of charges on their jacket, okay? Go ahead, Isaiah 95.
Isaiah chapter 9 verse 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confusing noise.
So every battle before now has been with swords, shields, bucklers, okay? It's all been fought condition, the old times, the ancient days, right? Now you got missiles and shit. Okay, go ahead.
All right. And it say for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise. And garments rolled in blood. It said, but this should be with burning and fuels of fire.
So he's saying, he's making a declaration, a difference between how the world used to fight and how the world is fighting now. So now you're gonna be fighting with missiles. Okay? Get Ezekiel 35. Right? And he's gonna use those missiles to destroy the whole entire land of America, man. This is written in the Bible. Okay? When you hear about something it says the great earthquake, it's talking about the missiles being shot. Okay? 35 and 1.
All right. This is Ezekiel chapter 35, in verse 1. And it say, moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir.
Mount Seir represents the so-called white man. That's who he calls himself today. But we know them as the Edomites. Okay, go ahead.
It say, and prophesies against it.
And we're prophesying against their red ass. Okay, we telling them, hey, you going into slavery, you damn devil. Okay? And for all your crimes going back to the Garden of Eden. All right, everything you done did, even back going to Cain and Abel, you got to pay for that shit too. Okay? And ain't no, I don't give a fuck how many so-called black people you get on your side to speak good of you. Okay? If your forefathers don't go back to one of the 12 tribes of Israel, your ass is going into slavery. And that's non-negotiable, man. Go ahead.
And say unto it, thus say the Lord, power, Yahweh Shah, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee.
The Lord said, I'm against you so-called white people, man. What does Mount Seir represent? Mount Seir was over in the land of Edom, okay? Which today they call Jordan, all right? But it's over in the land of Edom. And what does the mountain represent? It represents the highest government. All right, a mountain represents a top government. A hill represents a lower government. Okay? So whenever you hear mountains and shit like that, when it says rule by the mountains, you're talking about big governments like America, Russia, China, Okay, so he's saying Mount Seir, hey, the top government of Esau Edom, which is America. Okay, go ahead.
It say, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee.
The Lord said He's gonna stretch out His hand. Go ahead.
It say, and I will make thee most desolate.
How is He gonna do that? Intercontinental ballistic missiles. And how is He gonna do that? He gonna need a war to jump off. He gonna need all the people that got missiles, all right, in their bunkers and shit like that. They're gonna have all the missiles. He gonna gather them together and say, America's the problem. We need to get rid of them. Okay? And that's when he gonna press that button. Okay, go ahead.
All right. And he say, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel.
Because you hated your brother, all right, the so-called black, Latino, and Native American, and technically we are his brother, right? Technically. But the problem is he broke the covenant of brotherhood. And he sought after blood. That's why we know an Edomite by his ways, by his, hey, when you see them Edomites be posing with them dead deers and shit, there you like, oh, that's an Edomite right there. Okay, the scripture says he's a man of field, a man of the field. Okay. Also, when he loves his steak bloody red and shit like that, steak tartare, that's a stereotype of an Edomite. Okay. They love their shit undercooked. That's why they shit tastes like shit. Okay. It's lucky for the wording, but you get what I'm saying. All right.
Continue on. He say, by the force of he say, because thou had a perpetual hatred, and had shed the blood of the children of Israel.
Listen up, you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans. You wonder why the so-called white man hates you? You wonder why he kills you without any pity, right? You want to know why you catch hell every time? You be like, why they hate us so much? Why they all invested in us? Because it's biblical. This is biblical hatred you're dealing with.
Right, because it deeper than just, oh, they black and we white.
Yeah.
It deeper than that.
It's way deeper than that. It goes back to when his forefather believed he got shook in a deal, man. Okay, his forefather believed, hey, look, you stole the birthright. That's why you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans can do everything better than him physically, right? You can jump higher than him. You can F better than him. You sing better. You look better, okay? You just better in everything than he is. He just got the power. That's all.
That's it.
That's it. And that's for a little bit. That's for a limited time. That's why you ain't gonna see no so-called white LeBron James. Okay? You ain't gonna see that. That nigga gonna shoot jumpers because that's what he good for. Okay? Go ahead.
So, all right, continue on. It say unto.
That's lucky. Okay, and there's a movie called White Man Can't Jump.
Right.
Where do you think that come from?
It say, it has shed the blood of the children of Israel. It said by the force of the sword.
By the force of the sword. So that's why you got these police killings and shit like that. That's why the so-called white man hates you with a fury. That's why he always say, he called a so-called white woman that deals with black men, he calls them mud sharks. Why he calls his own woman a mud shark? Right? Because she likes so-called black men. Okay? Hey, listen, don't worry. Hey, because you think the so-called white woman gonna hate the kingdom, you out of your damn mind. She gonna love it. The so-called black man is gonna be on top and with the power seat, and he better than her man. Oh shit, bro. Man, hey, listen, they gonna fight over each other to get that man. Okay, go ahead.
It say, by the force of the sword, and in the time of their calamity, and the time that their iniquity had in.
Hey, you was killing us even at the time we're not in slavery anymore, but he's still killing us. You still find niggas hanging up in trees in North Carolina, Indiana, Mississippi, huh? That Jake down there, they say he killed himself, huh? Yeah, whatever. Niggas don't, hey, if niggas gonna take himself out, he'll jump off the roof or some shit. He ain't gonna goddamn hang himself. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 6. It said, therefore, as I live, say the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee.
Hey, the Lord got that curse on your ass. So you so-called white people, y'all, that's why the Lord got shut that bullshit up.
David Ruff.
What the Lord what's that lake up there? Lake up north from here.
You say north from here?
Yeah. On 85.
Chattanooga?
No, the lake. Lake Lanier.
Oh, like yeah. Oh yeah.
That's why the Lord got Lake Lanier, you know. Hey, Esau up there right now having a good time, but somebody gonna drown. It happens every year.
Yeah, but that I be hearing so many stories. They be at work talking about that. Yeah. Damn. That good. It say, therefore, as I live, say the Lord, power. Yeah, how about you now, Shaq? I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. It say, see that thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. And I will, it said, I will fill his mountains, like I said, government, it said, with his slain men, and the hills and the valleys, and all the rivers, should they fall that are slain with the sword. So Yahweh Bashem Yahushua got great judgment coming to the Edomites, which, like what he's saying, it all gonna be through what the nuclear missile, man. That's why we tell folk, it's not a coincidence that the Lord put a spirit on these German scientists and everything like that to create missiles. Because if you think about it, you're like, okay, what is their purpose of creating missiles? They real purpose is to waste the waste the land. But that part of that's how Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, he gonna judge this place, man. So that's why they haven't used them to their full potential. Like all them Satan 1s and Satan 2, all that shit they be having, like the 100-foot long ass missiles sitting on the trucks and they just be riding, but they ain't shot them yet. They been waiting. They waiting for a proper time to be shot out.
I be listening to them. I be listening to those the channels from those other nations, mothers of people, and they be like, man, they be shook, bro. Like over here in America, they don't even talk about it. They refuse to even talk about it.
Yeah.
But they know, hey, look, they hear the prophets. Man, we had brothers that used to teach right there in front of CNN Center, right? You telling me CNN don't know? I met Mark Lamont Hill. I met him at the camp. Okay? Hey, we said, hey, you know who we are? He's like, y'all know who y'all are. You know, nigga, y'all, they know.
Yeah, they know, they just don't speak on it.
They ain't gonna say nothing.
They can't say nothing.
They handlers to tell that if you say something, your ass gonna be fired.
Fired, right.
You know, and your house might be firebomb.
Good. Okay, and it says, verse 9, it says, I will make thee perpetual desolation, and the city should not return, and you should know that I am the Lord.
He said the city should not return. So what is he saying? He's saying, I'm going to destroy you completely. And there's only one race of people that the Lord said that this would happen to. Nobody else. Because the scripture says there shall not be no end of people on the earth, man. All right? But he said, he promised that he would destroy the Edomite race, man, which people today call the so-called white people. Okay? There won't be no such thing as the so-called white people in the kingdom of heaven. All right? Our children ain't gonna be so powerful. Our children and grandchildren are gonna be like, who are these people?
Right. Hey, they gonna be like, what is the Edomite?
And they ruled over us, what?
Right, base man, like these is a base man, man. They know to be a people of low stature, according to the Bible.
They wouldn't even believe it. They wouldn't even believe it.
This back that up, like it said, the Lord said, ain't no man gonna return to the land. This Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 19. It said in Babylon, which is a representation of America, it said the glories of kingdoms and the beauty of the Chaldeans, and they also known the Edomites as the Chaldeans for all the wickedness and for the witchcraft, what they do and help promote. Now the sorcery they do over in America. Okay. Oh, okay. You got, I can get like 2 more.
Yeah.
Verse 13, Isaiah 13 and 19. It said, Babylon, the glories of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldean, excellent should be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. It should never be inhabited, neither should it be dwelt from generation to generation. Neither should the Arabians pitch tent there, neither should the shepherd make their fold there. So, but hey, like I said, you're not gonna be able to come up here and set up shop in America, or set up shop in America, man. Like how these Arabs and these Indians come over here and set up these stores, there's no longer gonna be. When Yahweh Bashem Yahushua get ready and make that return and make the land desolate, man.
Really good picture of y'all.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I mean, well, But I'm in the midst of doing what I do. But it say, with wild beasts of the desert should lie there, and their house should be full of dull creatures. It say, and owls should dwell. It say, owls should dwell there, and satyrs should dance there, and the wild beasts of the island should cry in their desolated houses, and dragons in their pleasant palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days should not be prolonged. So, hey man, it ain't too much longer before the Lord destroy the place and take it out of power, right? Because as each day go by, America is falling from its power, man.
Right.
Day by day. The more the day go by, the more the people, this place falling from their power, the worse the things gonna get, according to the Bible. All right, go ahead.
This is Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea,
And all the proud, Esau, Edom, so-called white man, red man, known as the proud, according to the Bible.
right. It says, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
Now, it said, and all that do wickedly. So not just only the Edomites, you're gonna have 2/3 of our people. They gonna die too.
Right.
But like the Lord say, 2/3 of my people should be cut off and die, according to the Bible.
And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts.
Hey, and he said the day that comes shall burn them up. Hey man, the Lord said it's gonna be a day that come, it's gonna burn as an oven, man. And you feel that oven heat, you put it heat on 400 degrees, man. You shit, it hot in the hot.
Niggas start getting deformed and shit.
Man, so imagine when the nuclear missile hit, man, from that radiation heat, spraying that fire wave gonna come through and do, swipe through the city, pushing out glass windows and busting down buildings.
They're saying that that nuclear heat is hotter than 10 suns.
Yeah, that's what they got that boy. The heat from that radiation, boy. They show you through the movie. Like a missile drop somewhere, man, that thing be pushing that heat, just be knocking, burning and catching thing instantly, man.
Why you think Esau hate the movie, man? Esau hate them type of movie. The one that be the world so-called gonna end. They hate that shit, man.
But the Lord still be putting the spirit on to create the movie.
They
too.
hate them movies, bro. They be like, boy, it's too scary.
Right.
It says, but unto you, it says that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. It says, but unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings.
That's Yahweh Shai, the son of righteousness, man.
It says, and ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall.
So the elect gonna be okay, man.
Right.
Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai gonna look out for the elect. They ain't gonna have nothing to worry about. Then the Lord gonna restore power back to us. We gonna be refreshed, man. We gonna be all right. We're not gonna have nothing to worry about. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai gonna take care of the elect. You don't need time.
Verse 3, it says, and ye shall tread down the wicked, for they shall be as ashes under the soles of your feet.
And it said you gonna tread down the wicked. Hey, the Lord say after we get through going out fishing for the elect, we gonna turn the hunters.
That's right.
And we gonna tread down the wicked, man. Going to the Bible. So they also ain't got, it ain't only just missiles they gonna have to worry about.
They're gonna have to deal with us. Yeah, they're gonna have to deal with us,
They
man.
gonna have to deal without that Superman, Black Adam
Why
type
you
of
think
stuff.
Esau be making movies like that? Like Hancock,
Right.
Superman, you know what I'm saying? Brightburn. Why you think he be making movies like that? Because, hey, Esau know, man.
Yeah, they know.
He know, bro. He know what he up against, man. He done read the stories. He got the scriptures.
God.
That's why he got them with the over there in the what's that with the Vatican? Yeah, over there in the Vatican.
Yeah.
So they got fucking machine gunsmen at the door of a library.
Yeah.
Fuck, you got a machine gunsman at right in front of the library.
Library. Those they got
The fuck you guarding for?
that $1 security system
Yeah,
for the scroll, for the Dead Sea Scroll.
yeah.
Like you can't even get close near,
Right.
but like they said, you get caught. I guess somewhat near the facility. If you ain't got no compromise, he said you get shot down on sight.
On site.
But them scroll
No
probably
questions
contain
asked.
like
Yeah.
Black Adam, Superman type shit.
Come on, man.
Probably on a more
That's why the
a
so-called
more higher level on it.
That's why the so-called white man be like, look, that's why they be nervous. Like, I fear for my life. Jake don't have no gun in his
Right,
hand.
right.
He goes, I fear for my life.
They just shoot you down.
Yeah. Hey, it's part of their doctrine.
They
They
feel
know
like
you will.
they feel like you put them hand on them, boy. Like the nigga ain't gonna let up.
You seen that nigga James Pierce Jr. right when it took about 7 cops to take that nigga down, bro. Some of them. And they were still struggling. He wasn't even really doing, he wasn't even fighting them or nothing. He was just resisting.
Right.
This
Crazy.
is, oh, go ahead.
No, I was just saying crazy. You got that.
This is Jeremiah 16:16. It says, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord Yahweh, and they shall fish them. And after will I send many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks.
So we gon' after we get through teaching their word, how about Shemel Shah and give man spiritual power? Yes, and that's true. And we believe in that.
Yep.
We gonna have man on here, like we say, you're gonna be flying like Superman and Black Adam, man, having kind of special abilities.
Well, the guy who created
Manipulate the elements and things like that.
well, the guy who created X-Men, he said he modeled Professor Charles X and Magneto after Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. That's who he modeled them after. He said that was his inspiration. They know what's going on.
Yeah, they
man.
know, bro.
They know what's going on.
What he said, they gonna hunt them out of every hole and every rock. So we gonna wherever bunkers you got built up on the ground or in cave, like on the hills in the mouth, we're gonna come get you.
Yeah.
We gonna know where you at. They did it in the movie X-Men when Magneto showed up, the elites
Yep.
behind in the little room, like in the little trailer.
He just popped up.
And he popped up and he peeled the shit back with his hand. And everybody was like balled up, scared like this when he peeled the thing back. He had to touch it. He just did like this. Started ripping out. Then you see, they all had little guns, little 38, like revolvers or something. They were pointing the gun. He was able to make the gun.
To the middle.
Yep, but he had the control of the metal. So he was able to make the gun to turn around and face them instead of facing him.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, that was kind of power that come though. So yeah, man, they got a whole lot on their hand to worry about.
Jeremiah 16:17. For mine eyes are upon all their ways. They are not hid from my face. Neither is there iniquity hid from mine eyes.
So the Lord see everything. Everything we do on the earth, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua see it. Everything the Esau Edom, so-called white man / RAD did to the Israelites.
Everything.
The Lord see it, man.
Literally everything he ever did. And
Yeah.
he got a record of it.
Got a record. They just like how the Edomite keep a record on you, your jail record.
Yep.
They keep a history record
Yep.
on you. You go to court. Oh, they
Yep.
able to pull an old file.
Yep.
Hey, that's how the Lord gonna do that. That's what the Lord got on there. He got a
Yep.
record, man.
Yep.
Hey, you remember goddamn back in 16, 19, you got down.
Yeah.
You went and got
And Yahweh shot the prostitute.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna be like, yeah. So back during the Garden of Eden, well, why did you kill Abel? You okay? Oh, nah, it wasn't me.
Right, that wasn't me, Lord.
It's all weird.
Nah, you that same spirit
Yeah.
coming back.
It says at first, verse 18 it says, at first I will recompense their iniquity and their sin double, because they have defiled my land and they have filled my inheritance with the carcasses of their detestable and abominable things.
Hey, they gonna defile the land over there, man. Right? With the Edomites, with the things they do, man, touching on little boys and things like that, man. They natural born pedophile. You know, they gonna defile the land, man. Anything go. They got idol worship. You can worship all kind of idols over there. So the Lord gonna deal with them on that level. So judgment is coming to the Edomites according to the Bible. All right. You got
Verse 19, O Lord Yahweh, my strength and my fortress, and my refuge in the day of affliction. The Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth, and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies, vanity, and things wherein there is no profit. Shall a man make gods unto himself, and there are no gods? Therefore, behold, I will this once cause them to know. I will cause them to know mine hand and my might, and they shall know that my name is the Lord Yahweh.
They gonna know, man, from the Edomites and from, they forefathers inherited lie, telling them they the real, so-called Israelite chosen, the Jews.
Yeah.
That the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua look like a Edomite.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Lord is Negro.
Yeah, they're going to have to deal with that. Oh, that's a major one right there. You painted Yahweh Shah, a so-called white man, bro, and you call his name Jesus, bro. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? He was, matter of fact, there's so much you can go into. The letter J didn't even exist until
it's like 1500.
1500.
Yeah.
So how the fuck is his name Jesus? But
They
anyway,
weren't spelling with the letter. They weren't using vowel letters like this. They J-E-V-O and U.
Yeah, so they made up a fucking name. It's called, it's just like your name being Devon, and a nigga just come across and just say, I'm gonna call you Mark. What?
Right.
Ain't my name, nigga.
That ain't my name.
Hey, so the Lord, hey, and this is a lovely song, man, by the way. This is a song that we're singing. And the top two lyrics is Yahweh by Shem Shah. You know?
That's what I got. This is Isaiah chapter 54, verse 16. He said, "Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire." They talking about the missiles. And he said, "Blow the smith." They just like how they got the gun, Smith and Wesson today.
Smith and Wesson, yeah.
They got the Smith and Wesson, and that's the Lord created the smith, man.
You got a locksmith, right, for your locks, and you got a gunsmith. And Esau's a gunsmith.
Yep, he the gunsmith. The Lord put the thoughts on these, he might correct these things.
Well, what does his name Cain mean, right? Name Cain in Hebrew means weapon.
Make it up. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth forth the coal. It say, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals and the fire, and bring forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. It say, no weapon that is forming. Oh, okay. That was the point. But the Lord say, hey, he created the waster to destroy, man. So the Lord created the nuclear missiles to waste on the waste. To create the waste to waste on the waste, which Esau Edom, you know, what Esau go back, waste the weight. So the Lord created the waste to waste on the waste. So, but hey, that's the point, man. It's a whole lot we ain't gonna dive into, but you know, it's what the Spirit had to bring out. So,
Hey, it's like we can close out.
so yeah, man, and that's it, man. So we're gonna close out by giving all honor, praise, glory to
Yahweh by Shem, Yahweh by Shem, Rakakadash.
Double honors and blessings to the elders, the apostle of Great Millstone. With that, we say shalom, and we hope that we're edifying.
Shalom.